The border between Canada and the United States is the world's longest unprotected international border. There are around 100 official ports of entry, as well as many unofficial crossings, like this one at the border with the state of New York, where 40,000 immigrants entered Canada last year, an all-time record. So this is the path that the migrants used to take to cross to Canada. They would walk down this way, they would be processed over there at that facility, but now this is the limit. No one is allowed to cross. While official crossing points between Canada and the United States are strictly regulated by a legislation called the Safe Third Country Agreement, the other ones are a loophole in the regulation that immigrants used to enter Canada and claim asylum. In March of this year, it was closed. And this is creating a bottleneck situation in the northern states of the US. Like in Portland, the largest city in Maine, where many immigrants are now stranded.
We've been sleeping here on the street for over a month. No one tells us anything. No one helps us. There's no room for us. But where can we go? Isn't America supposed to help? We're sleeping outside. At the church, they always say, come back tomorrow. We have kids.
A huge challenge for the helpers, like Mike Guthrie, who manages a couple of shelters in the city.
Oh, it's very difficult. And it's never great to look a family in the face and say, I don't know where you're sleeping tonight, especially when they've come to you for help.
Most of the immigrants here are from Angola, Congo, and Haiti. They crossed the US-Mexican border. Now they're stuck.
Before, if you have 100 asylum seekers arriving here, probably 30 of them or 40 will be crossing the borders towards Canada. Nowadays, they can't cross the border because it's closed. Now they are forced to start their process here as they have to stay.
As a lawyer, Mardoki Mbongi helps them to start the asylum procedure. He entered the US as a refugee and is now the president of the Congolese community in Portland. At the City Hall, the mayor is addressing the crisis.
We've been trying to problem solve the issue of emergency shelter for quite some time, and it will not stop tonight. We need housing for families, we need housing for individuals, we need emergency shelter for both of those populations. So the fact that we have an agreement before us tonight is the culmination of a lot of consistent work.
Today they are voting on a new emergency shelter for 180 immigrants. The proposal passed 8 votes to 1, but not everyone is in favor.
What is it that really bothers me is my lack of privacy. I live on a dead-end street. I have the woods behind me. I have a large backyard for my family and my animals, and I feel as though 180 people over there will disrupt, and I will lose my privacy off my deck because it's sort of like that's what I see.
A temporary solution that once more deepens divisions in the United States.